Let me please save this our page. Then I said earlier you can save your HTML page with different. I think for bigger view, I'm not even able to check when I can increase this. Where's the font size of this? Right? Okay, that should be zoom. Control plus better. Ah, Control plus. That's what they told me. Why is it not here? Right? So you have this now. So I want to save it. So I told you that you can save with 3 different extensions. Let me get rid of this right now. Okay? You can save with either .html. One. You can also save with .htm. Two. You can also save with .html. So when you see anything saved in this format, they are the same. Don't feel like is there another program, right? Yeah. So you can decide to save. The only thing that your default browser will inherit any format that you save it because it's the browser that can interpret it. Okay. Then quickly, I'm going to my hard drive, and create a folder. So, and I'll call the folder web class. Why am I creating this folder? To organize our work. It's very important. So create a folder. Then don't put your job on your desktop. Right? Then you can't tell everybody that's a persistent. Okay? So don't put your. So now I'm creating a folder here where we are going to be saving our work, to arrange our work. So when you create a parent folder, this is a parent folder, right? Then you now create some child folder or subfolder inside. Basically, 2 is better. So you can have another one like if you to organize your work, you can have another one like images. So anything that has to do with graphics, image, put it there. So if it's not compulsory, if you also want to put your CSS on folder, you can do it like this. Then sometimes the image can be inside the CSS. But just organize your work. Don't just but every of your page, that .html, .php, let them be outside. Don't keep them inside the folder. Reason? Let it master you that you don't keep your pages inside the folder now. Because on your server, if any of your pages is inside the folder, the server will not see it. So that's why you make it outside. Now let it master you. So we have this ready now. So I want to save this. Our work inside that directory. So all I need to do is just to save, then locate that directory and go straight away into my D drive. Okay. So you can also save this with inside anywhere you've created. Have you created any? So please create one. So now we are here now to let me do that again. Yes, I didn't record that point. So locate our drive class, web class. So I will save with that with index. I will let those names master you. Okay, those names that are. This is a default name for a web server for the first page. Index index .html. Okay, we are going to save with those 3 formats, right? In the same place, so that you see if they are either they are working or not, right? Just to confirm. Index.html. Then I say, and I said it's the default name. Before the advent of HTML5, which we are going to learn more about that. In fact, that is to enhance, get more about that when we are building some mobile websites, right? But it's because of mobile stuff. That's why we implement HTML5, and it's not going to be available to all browser and stable like this till 2019. It's around. You are using it, but it's not yet universally stuff like that. Okay, so save, right? Then this program we are also using Notepad plus plus. If you come under this language now, this is ABC of all programming language. So on language here now, so we have ABC of all programming language. So even though if you go to the H and choose HTML, so at that point that we save, it's already save, put it on HTML. You might not need to put dot HTML again, right? That's one of those things. So I will do something like that. You see how it works. So let me do something. I'm just copying this entire thing, right? Then before starting, I say, okay, it's an HTML that I want to write. So do you understand? Then I'm saving it into the same folder. Can you see this? It automatically gives me hypertext markup language. Then how will you learn some other extension? Can you see? Can you see the extension? So if you save with any of those extensions, it's going to render it as HTML. They are all markup language. Okay? So sometimes when you see some of those things, you don't begin to think, it's another programming language. Right? That's why I have to go beyond of just .html. Right? So let me save this one as index. Stay index dot html. You know, if they are the same, you're supposed to tell me to overwrite. Okay, now let's open this because we said the browser is the only thing that can interpret it. Okay, the default page background, the default, if you didn't check it, is white. That's text background color. Then the default text color is black. That's why you are seeing what we are seeing here. The default background color is black. Okay, the default text color, sorry, the default background is white. Text is black. They are all subjected to change, right? So here now, let me add the title there. Okay, first class, so that you see what the title will do. So I will not add title for the other one, so that I can see the difference. Okay, so I will go back to where I created that particular folder, web class. That's my folder. Then I will run it. If in front of it you find out that you already have your default browser, if it's Internet Explorer, your default browser, if it's the Firefox, if it is Opera, if it is Safari, Netscape, Flux, and so on, any of your default browser will inherit it. So all you just need to do is to open it. I open the first one. Can you see the .html? It doesn't complain. Then I have the title that I call it first class. Let me open the second one. No title. It's just showing the file extension and directory. So because the title, this first one, you have the title. This one, no title. So let's title the second one as well. Here we go. So immediately you refresh F5 or you do this. Okay, so as small as that one line title is, that is important. Right? Then I can still tell you that now worldwide, one of the most popular browser is your Mozilla. Okay? Currently now, anything can happen within the course of the year. But the most popular browser now. So when you are working, when you are testing your project, use the commonly most browser to test your project. Okay? Use it to test your project. Right? Okay? So that is on that one. So let's go further with this particular stuff that we have here. right? Like now, we want to go further here now. Anything that has to do with background color, text color, the default now, there's nothing here. But before I move to that, let me go back to our outline. Look at this. Browser comparison, that's for those people that doesn't know much about browser, right? That's what I mentioned, that when you are testing your project, test it on the most popular used browser within that time. Anything can happen anytime. Okay? Once upon a time, everybody is Internet Explorer. You got to a point. I don't even remember it again. That Internet Explorer exists. So stuff like that. So here now, formatting an HTML document and text formatting. Okay, that's what I want to pick now. Right? So I'm going to write some text, can be a paragraph, and we work on it. Okay, that's what we are going to do. I want to start formatting the document and text and some other things. Then this will introduce more syntax. Okay, to this. So now we want to change this background color from white to other color. Basically, if I ask you to mention color, I bet you might not be able to mention up to 20 color right away. If I told you to mention color, might not be able to mention up to 20. So as a result of that, I'm not going to be using those colors that are useful. I'm going to be using what we call hexadecimal color. And I will make you to master it from now. Because that is the future of the color. Yes, numbers and alphabets. Okay? In some of my training before, I started with regular color. But I just found that it's not a good way. Okay? Then as time goes on, you also get, by the time you get your graphics application, how to get a particular code. You don't need to plan it for any color. Right? So now, here now, I want to introduce a particular syntax called P. P means paragraph. Okay? Paragraph. So I just want to add a paragraph now. Okay? Do you understand? P means paragraph. So then the content that I want you to display, that's what I'm going to put inside the paragraph. Okay? So I can say on easy lies the air that wears Saudi crown. Okay? This is just a sentence. Then I can move further by saying, no idea is original. There is nothing new under the sun. Full stop. Then I will save this, right? Then I'll go back to our page, refresh it. Can you see this now? You have it on our page with default color of black, right? And our background is also default background color of white. So let's go ahead and change the background color. So anytime you want to do anything that has to do with body, background color, text color, you have so many colors, background color, text color, even link color in HTML. Link color, there's also link color in HTML. You do all those things under body tag. So in front of our body tag, can you see we are developing our format now? That's why I said that's the first thing you need to do. So I'll just make a space. Space is to separate the first thing to another one. So basically what I'm about to do now is different from what I had before. So from inside the body here now, space, I want new thing, new statement. So what is it? I want the background color. So I'll say BG color. Okay? BG color, meaning background color. Okay? Then you also understand what we now call selector, property, and value. Okay? Selector, properties, and value. So this body that you have first is the selector. Background color, BG color, is the property. What I'm about to have, value. What do you want the color to be? So an action will come in with anytime you need an action, that is equal sign. Okay? Then what is that? I will quote and unquote the action. So I don't want black. Maybe I need something like light blue. Okay, so let's start with light yellow. Okay, now can I have different kinds of yellow? I have different kind of blue. Let's go ahead with red. Might not be too blue color, but let's just practice. Red is ash. Can you see ash? Ash, that ash that you have there represents that you want to use hexadecimal color. So in front of any of the color, you have this ash first. Okay? Represent that.
You want to use, let's assume I want to use
Ordinary red, you can just write RED, it will still give you red. But I don't want this to master you. Like, how many colors can you mention? This is, you can because red, blue, yellow, yeah.
those are decimal colors. How many can one?
The one good thing about hexadecimal color is you don't need to remember anyone. Just mix it together, you have stuff. Like the one that I will be giving you now, you have an advantage. You're taking note of it. So what is being presented to you, reproduce it. Just take note. Very simple. FF. Okay, F is lighter. Do you understand? F is like white. Okay, F in 6 places is white. 0 in 6 places is also black. That's one basic concept. F in 6 places is white. 0 in 6 places is also black. So we now want to mix white with black. So FF, 0 in 4 places, this will give me red. You understand? That 100% black now become 60% black. Do you understand? So the remaining 40% white. So it simply means that black will be lighter, but will not be all true. And that results in giving us red. So let's test it on our browser. Can you see it? Okay. And this is what I have to use is, as time goes on, there's what we call web templates. Web template is already foundation for you. You've already designed all the foundation. Just build on it, right? And on those foundation, what happens on those foundation is what they use is hexadecimal color. Do you understand? So if you now want to trace, you know like, where is this color? And you that didn't learn with hexadecimal color, how do you want to get started? That's one of the reasons. Because you will need it. Those web templates. In fact, by the end of the training, I will also give you some. Because when you have like 7 websites to do under 1 week, do you want to start building everything from scratch? No. You have different formats, foundation, just like someone that is designing plastic card, he has different samples. So next time anybody can just pick anyone and edit. So that is the same way you have those things. So right. So let's make that is background color. So we now want to specify text color now. Still in the front of this, I will say space. That's to separate this from the new thing I'm about to mention. So instead of text color, I will not say text color again. All I need to do is to say text. Right? Okay? Text. Then I'll put in what I want. Then I need something like yellow. Right? But I don't want it to be deep yellow. Okay, I'll work with like 3 categories of yellow here now. Yellow, light yellow, pale yellow, right? So I'll work with some of those categories right away. Now, we have ash, F, 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 F. This is a kind of yellow. Take notes very well, right? This is just like an opposite. Can you see it? The white is 80%. Black is just 40. Do you get that? It's just like an opposite. of what you have before, and that will result in.
Sorry, for the color manipulation, that means it's just F and zero.
No, it's more than.
Okay, there are other.
Yes, I'm taking it step by step. So when you get to master this, another one comes in. Yes. So stuff like this now. Can you see this yellow? Right? But I just wanna know. Reason you don't use deep color on deep color, and this yellow is too deep. That's one of the concept of color. You use light on deep, right? Deep on light. So I need yellow, but oh, this yellow is too yellowish. So you can come in now and say something like CC. So I'm introducing new alphabet now, right? CC. So now look at it from that one. Can you see this? It's not white. It's a lighter yellow. Can you see now? You make this blue. It's not white. Okay? But more lighter yellow. Let me give you another kind of yellow again. Remember what changed? Is zero the first one, C this time around, A is the next one I'm going to put. This is also lighter yellow, but it's not as light as this, but it's not as deep as the other one.
Is that a like when we get
How do you
list
see?
of
Yes, when you get to just go to book your hexadecimal column, you see millions. But when you see those millions, it's not something that you can just learn. Why? The best way to learn is to be picking this one by one. Do you understand? Do you understand? I don't just want to be using because of things that are ahead. Yes. Because of the things ahead. That's why I don't want to use what do you call it? Regular color. I'm trying to prepare you ahead. Because when you see all those templates, no one will write red blue there. What you see there is a hexadecimal. And you now begin to look like a stranger. Right? So even though if you don't know, you can copy that out, paste it on a Photoshop has a hexadecimal. But most people paste it there. So know, okay, this is the color. Then you can now add your own stuff there. Right? So now, still on formatting text, that this paragraph is not visible as we want. So I want to make it more visible. Who is this? No, I don't want to disappoint. But people just think it's easy. Alright, so we have this now, but I want this to be more visible. Our content to be more visible, not just giving it color, right? So that you will really understand that. Then, since it's also on the same line, this is very well. I want to break it. So anytime you want to break, right? You want to break. So I'm adding a break tag here so that it will break that down. Can you see? Let me show you where they are ready. So immediately on in front of plan, okay, we had the break tag, I refresh and I have this, right? Then I want to increase the size of this so that I can just be visible, okay? And that's the same way you'll be applying something when you want to increase the size of stuff, right? So here now, P, right? This what I'm about to do is very, very important. So there's what we call font, okay, FONT. I open the font. Let's say it's only Saudi and Quran that I want to work on first, right? I close font. This is another tag that I'm introducing now. Font. Inside this font, I can change the font color. So once I change the font color, you should not be working with the default font color again. Because if I didn't change now, whatever I choose as the color, it will still be using default. So if I don't want to use the default color, I can actually change it under the font. 1. I can also change the size inside the font. 2. I can also change the default font itself. 3. Within the same font place. Right? So let me start with what we call color. So immediately in front of the font, can you see? I just have a space to separate the first one. Space. Then I will say color. then the new color that I want, right? So the new color, I can say something like I say something like what do they call this? 82, something like lighter yellow, ABC1. Okay, can you see this? You know, I've changed the color because of this, just with this. So if I need another thing to do again, I want to size the space, right? The space is just to separate. This one is different from this, but all are inside the same font, right? I said space, and I said I need something like size. So I'm changing the current size of what I have, right? From the default. Let me take that. This is what we had before, just ordinary font. Okay? That is not close, right? Then in front of it, I press space. That I want to change the color of what is in between where I open the font and close. Can you see it doesn't affect others? In between where the surround. Then size now, maybe I said I want 7. Let's see what 7 will give us. Can you see it? Right? So we can 7, 8, 5. Do you get it? Just like the same way you change stuff on your Microsoft Word. Right? So you can control this. This will make it to be able for you to control the size of your fonts. Right? So let me work with 7, 1. Then also I want to change the font face.
Sorry,
Instead of
break, you didn't put a closing.
it's one of the exceptions. And I remember I made mention that except some that doesn't have a closing tag, such as break. You understand? Break doesn't have a closing tag. It's either I put his break like this, or I just do something like this to still break. Do you understand? Do you get it? But I use this most often. So it doesn't have either closing or opening tag. You are good to go. Right? So now, I want to change the first phrase. You know, phrase is like your area, your bandana, thank you, Roma. Like, no, I don't love this. I want new one. So you just say face. Right? Immediately I do this, I will stop for you to see very well. Right? See flashback on that. Face. So I can say something like MS comic what? Sans. Then your spellings must be correct. Okay? If your spelling is incorrect, just go and check your Microsoft Word to get the correct spelling. Right? Most just call Comisan, they don't call MS. Right? So when you just do stuff like that, you might not have it. Can you see this now? So Comisan, that's not Comisan. It simply means what you need is Comic Sans.
Cosmic sense.
So that's what I said. That's what I said. Jesus Christ. That's what I said. If you didn't get it, you go and check your MS for MS exam. Right? I just want you to know. Okay? Because one most people just say Comisan, Comisan, Comisan. Right? Yes. So if it's not correct, right? You don't have to correct stuff. Do you get this right now? So inside this now, we make sure that from here to crown has a unique stuff, right? We achieve this by adding a font tag that will change the color, the size, and the face. Okay? The color, the size, and the face. So something like this will happen sometime when you are working. Okay, like a particular time, there was a guy working with the WordPress, right? and he had to quickly change a particular color. He doesn't know ordinary HTML, but he can work with WordPress. And he was running a SaaS kata. How am I going to do this inside WordPress? All I need to do is to locate the page inside the code and add HTML, not even CSS, because it's only one, not on all the pages. If it's all the pages that they want to change a particular color, I will need to locate the CSS so that I will not need to repeat myself on all the pages. I'll just put it on one CSS, everybody, all will inherit it. So, do you understand this? I want to know if you understand this yet.
Not about